Evening, I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. We've got tonight for you Wigan Warriors playing Leigh. Both teams have got injuries, but I'll quickly go through. We'll start off with the Wigan lineup. So we've got Miskey, Kieran Wardle, Marshall Smith, Havard, Farrell, Ellis, Thompson, Lehman in at dummy half for the unfortunate Brad O'Neill. His season is done. And Sember, Hampshire, and Eckersley. Let's hope Eckersley has a better game than the last one I saw him play. We'll put that down as a blip. Leigh go with Lutella, Charnley, Moylan, Lamb, Ipape, Mulhern, O'Donnell, Hughes, Asiata, Holton, Trout, Hamley, and McIntosh. Let's have a look at the substitutes there. Harvey Hill's come in. Yeah. So it's going to be a cracker tonight. That is for sure. Good crowding, as you would expect. Just looking at Billy Boston in the crowd tonight. That's good to see. Frankie James is just messaging me from Malaga. She's on Hendu there in a villa with 16 other women. They've had naked butlers this afternoon. Who the other half live? Why I'm here slaving away? I don't know. Have a good time, Frankie James. You deserve it. I hope she's tuning in, that's for sure. I know I wouldn't be. Right. That's all that sorted. Let's see if we can concentrate on the rugby now, hopefully. Don't forget to use the chat. Let us know what you're thinking. What are your thoughts for this match? Obviously, as a Wigan supporter, I'm going to be going for Wigan. But hope this stream just sorts itself out. Ben Thaler, was he the referee or the video ref? Couldn't quite tell. Either way, the Wigan fans are in good voice already. Let's hope Kieran can behave himself. We'll have the animation up very shortly as well. It's going to be Wigan kicking off, playing in the cherry and white as you would expect. It's going to be the kicking from right to left. It's Harry Smith who gets us underway. Launches it high towards the left-hand side for Leigh. It's safely fielded, returned, and it's back on their own 10-metre line. Let's just try and get this animation up and going. Like I said, don't forget to use the chat. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're a Wigan fan, as I am, let us know. If you're not a Wigan fan, as a lot are, let us know. And I just want to check something out, just in case. If you weren't aware, if you're a Bet365 subscriber or a Unibet subscriber, there is live streaming of this, actual live video of it. So if you don't have it on Sky, you can, if you have a funded account with Bet365, you can actually watch it. You can watch it live. So I am planning to get the animation up and running. For those of you that don't have a funded account at Bet365 or Sky TV, it'll just take me a few seconds, so apologies for that. But we will get there. It just came in from Wigan there. It's gone over the touch line. I don't think it was a 40-20 though. If you can just bear with me 1 second while I sort this screen out, we will have it up and running for you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, as the saying goes. Just got to move the animation because there's an actual live stream of it as well. I need to move the animation window, which I will do. We will get it sorted. Kind of caught me out a little bit. This I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting the window to move. It's no good just listening, Wigan fans, and me trying to sort of stream out, but it'll be worth it. Not everybody who's got hearing. The deaf can join in, and with us, if they're going to watch the animation. I'm just waffling now, aren't I? Shut up and just get sorted, Jimmy. Right, I will do. We're getting somewhere now. I'm just curious as to why the screen's actually like it is. 3 viewers currently, so thank you for your patience. It's Wigan just over their own 30. I'm trying to do the 2 things here at the same time. Jimmy James multitasking, blimey, wonders never cease. Thompson drives it up there. He's met by 3 Leigh players. Farrell, he doesn't go anywhere though. He just gets swung around. Smith puts the kick in down their left-hand side. It's fielded safely by Leigh, and they'll gets driven back though, and Leigh will be starting about 8 metres from their own line, right under the posts. We're almost there, folks. I've just got to trim up the screen. And then we can get going. This is an absolute ball ache, to be dead honest with you, because we haven't got the scores up. So we might have to do a different window for that. That's partly sorted. Only taken 6 minutes to do that. Yeah, they're just going to... it was Cruz Lehman who's running that ball in. Oh, it's a high tackle. Right on his chin. And it was with force from... I couldn't see who that was. It's definitely a Wigan penalty. Absolute nightmare, this window at the minute. What on earth? Just having a look at this. Hopefully it's not going to be... It's just going to be... It's just going to be a yellow card. "10 minutes in the bin it is for Hughes. Like, oh. This is doing me head in now. They've now moved again. They're having a laugh. Right. Well, that's good news in a way. So apologies for the lack of... That word. Right. Get this sorted, Jimmy. Farrell's dropped that. Picked up though. Oh, picked up by Kieran. But it had been knocked on by Wigan. So... that's going to be... It's going to be a scrum to Leigh. We'll get with this commentary in a second. Do apologise. I've just done all of that messing about, trimming up the screen and what have you, and it's now gone back to the original animation size, which is not... Nsemba, he's going to get over the line here. That's going to be the first 4 points on the board for Nsemba, right under the post there. Didn't quite see the start of it. I will get this sorted. So apologies for that. Doesn't help that Leigh are down to 12 men, with Hughes in the bin for 10 for a high tackle. Oh, my word. Apologies for this. It's beyond my control. When you've got to do it all yourself, it's not good. Can't even keep my eye on the chat at the minute either. It's going to be Kieran on kicking duties. And here we go. We're getting closer now, folks. We're getting closer.
Very shortly going to be 6-0 to Wigan. Kieran eyeing up the post. It's right in front. I hope he doesn't make a meal of this. Just kick it over now, man. Come on. Although no, actually, take your time while I finish getting this sorted. But yeah, if you joined us late, just to let you know, if you are a Bet365 subscriber, if you go to their website and you've got a funded account, you can actually watch this game live. They are doing a live stream. So if Bet365 are doing it, you can bet also that Unibet will be doing it as well. Pretty sure. Right, we're almost there, folks. Wigan up to their own 30. What are they doing? Not Wigan. I'm talking about absolute shambles. I'm not giving up, it's just an absolute shambles of a stream at the start, which we don't like for obvious reasons. Hey, concurrent viewers, thank you so much for sticking with us. I'm just trying to get the this stream sorted out so that we can actually have dear me, absolutely shocking this. We're going to up to Leigh's 30, 5th tackle. High kick comes in. Liam Marshall went up for it, but he's knocked it on the 10-metre line. That'll be it won't be head and feed, will it? It'll be a turnover. It'll be Leigh in possession. Right, we're almost there. We've got let's transition that over. So it's not ideal, as you can see, but just as a reminder, if you have got Bet365, you can watch this match live. Right, that's all I'm doing.
That's all I can do. Right, I'm concentrating on the match now. Farrell, forward tackle has gone for Wigan, just over the halfway line. Leeming in at dummy half. Spreads it right. That's a knock on there by Thompson. He was trying to get up quickly, and he just lost the ball, lost possession of the ball. Maybe it was a sweaty arm. It was when he was, no one touched it. Only himself to blame there. So it's going to be a scrum to Leigh. Pretty central. Almost on the halfway line. I've lost all my flow and mojo now with this stream. I'll have to get it back. Ball comes out the scrum, goes to the right hand side, tackled by Nsemba. Leigh drive it over the 40, coming up to the halfway line. And that's knocked on by Leigh. Well, I'm not sure even if it was knocked out of his grasp, it went backwards, and Wigan are trying to break down the left-hand side now with Marshall back inside to Wardle. Wardle will go over the try line. That'll be a try to Wigan. So the mistake that was made by Wigan, gifting the ball to Leigh, and from the second play from the scrum, Leigh knock on, although, well, it might have been knocked out of his hand, but it went backwards in the tackle, and Wigan strike straight back, and that will be Wigan 10, Leigh 0. Yeah, only one person in the tackle as well. I couldn't see who the tackler was actually. Yeah, it was Eckersley there. He didn't even bother looking to his left-hand side. He just played the pass. Wardle out to Marshall. Marshall down the wing. Knew he was probably going to get pushed into touch and just flipped it back inside to Wardle, who was soon to pull it. And that's gone over. That's gone over the try line. I'm going to get the chat up now, so apologies for that. Feel free to send your complaints to Jimmy James. Doesn't know what he's doing with computers at. What can it be at? couldn'tcareless.com. Could actually. Tried to have everything sorted, and it's all gone pear-shaped. But we're back, right. So it's going to be Kieran with the kick from the left-hand side. It's not his ideal side, really, because he's a left footer. Takes a step back. 2 strides forward. Kick comes in. Looks good. No, it doesn't. He's pulled it across. He's pulled it to the right-hand side of the post. Not his favourite side, being a left footer. But either way, Wigan will take it. 10 points to 0. And Leigh have been certainly with that try there, the inventors of their own downfall. Did too much celebrating when Wigan knocked on with Thompson losing possession. Leigh gets back under the way. They go down Wigan's right. Abbas-Miski picks that up, returns it almost up to the 20 metre line. Ethan Havard drives it in. He's about 25 metres out now. Leeming in at dummy half, spreads it left. Thompson over the 30. They're trying to drive him back, but he's not having any of that. Makes another metre or so. And Wigan are over the 40. 4 tackles gone. Leeming spreads it left to Harry Smith. Puts a low kick in this time to Leigh's right hand side. Moylan traps it with his foot, then returns it. About 25 metres, then he's driven back to the 20 metre. Good chase there by Insemba, and Harry Smith chasing his own kick. We just drive it straight forward, trying to get over the 30. Couldn't see who that was, whether it was Charlie or not. I just want to check this. Can someone just put a... Oh, I'll do it myself, actually. I just want to make sure this chat is working. Yeah, it is. Apologies, folks, for this cock-up to the start of the stream. Leigh put the kick in, down Wigan's right. Miskey fields that on his own 10, right next to the touchline. Drives it up to the 20. Driven back, though, there by Leigh. A good chase. They're going to start on the 15. Kieran driving it up towards the 20. Misses the first tackle. Gets to about the 22 metre mark there. Did well, did the old Ginge. Dodgy play the ball backwards there, but he's got away with it. Marshall over the 30. He's up to about 32. Harry Smith's in at dummy half. Spreads it right to Cade Ellis. Ellis is tackled, stood up. Referee calls held. Cruz Lehman's back in, dummy half. Spreads it to the right. Farrell. Almost up to the halfway line there. 3 Leigh tacklers in attendance. Harry Smith puts a kick in from the halfway line. It's down Leigh's right hand side. Leigh are trying to get something going. A counter attack there down the left hand side. Poor pass to Charlie. He manages to keep hold of it. It was a dodgy pass that. He did well to take it as well, did Charlie. Leigh are just trying to get up to their own 30 now. Fourth tackle. Hughes drives it in. He's back on the pitch after he had his little spell warming up. Lamb puts the kick in. Abersmiski's going to take that on about the 25 metre line. He spreads it wide left with a long pass to Eckersley, but he couldn't make anything of it, and he made a couple of metres. Wigan will be starting on their own 30. And that's going to be... Referee blows his whistle, but it's just because Marshall had moved off the mark, sends him back. Offload there by Miskey. It was a bit of a dangerous one. Wigan is still in possession, but I don't know why he did that. That's driven in by... Is that Tyler Dupree who's come on? It is. Thompson drives it over the halfway line. 2 Leigh players in attendance. Harry Smith puts a little chip kick over the top. It's going to land about 12 metres out. Number 6. Moylan. Takes the ball and heads straight to the floor. He didn't want dragging into touch there. Do they not have a thing now called a voluntary tackle? I think that would have been a penalty a few years ago. We're up to their own 25. Wigan putting the pressure on now. Lamb gets over the 30 though. He has the ball stripped. It got stripped, but the referee says 2 players in attendance. He was really lucky there, was Lamb. Dupree was making the tackle. Actually, Dupree pulled the ball out of Lamb's hands before the second tackler came in there. So Leigh, they get away with one there, do the men in black. That's where the referee should be able to go upstairs and just get a bit of assistance. Although in saying that, it slows the game down, doesn't it? So, nah, scrap that idea, Jimmy. Keep going as we are. Players make mistakes, referees make mistakes. And now Wigan have been pinged for offside. Oh, he's blowing his whistle again, the ref. Come on, let him just get on with it. Somebody's just been a little bit trappy there again with the ref, so after the penalty, he's marched them another 10. So they're pretty central on Wigan's 20. Leigh. That's a good drive by Leigh. They're up to Wigan's 10 already, right under the post there. Tackled by Thompson and Dupree. I think he felt that one, did Asiata. Leigh can't quite get over the line there. They're about a metre out. They spread it left with Lamb. They've got a man over there. Oh, dear me. And Miskip knocks it on as he went for the interception. Are they going to say it was a deliberate knock-on? Do they have a deliberate knock-on in rugby league? Oh, it wasn't a deliberate knock-on. He was unlucky. He could only go for it one-handed. But in fairness, he did try and take the pace off the ball so he could gather it in. It just wasn't meant to be. Do you know, I've had a right ball ache this stream so far. I've not got everything set up as I thought it should have been. Then it got, some of the graphics, animations got moved. Just trying to sort me issue out. Leigh are over, but they're going to be held up there. He was always going to be held up as he was driving over. There was 2 Wigan players underneath. Couldn't see who it actually was trying to get over. I think it was Hughes. Lamb right to Holton. He's about 3 metres out from Wigan's line. They're down the right. They spread it back left now. Lamb, little pass there. Don't know what he's moaning at. He does a lot of moaning, Lamb. Whether it was at his own players or at the referee, I don't know. But he wasn't happy. Leigh straighten it up. They're about 5 metres out now. 5th tackle. Choice to go left or right. They go left. Lamb. They've got a man on the outside, but Miskey closed that off. They're still playing it around. Little grubber kick comes in. It's fielded by Harry Smith though. And Wigan will be starting about 5 metres out from their own line. Driven up by Wardle. Liam Farrell goes over the 20, about 22 metres out now, Wigan. Thompson drives it over the 30 with a little bit of help from Miskey, just giving him a little push. A little push from the rear. Farrell. Almost up to the 30, almost up to the 40, sorry. Can't quite make it. Lehman in at dummy half, spreads it right. Kieran puts a kick in. Chance of a 40-20. Charnley's there though. He wouldn't have gone out of play anyway. Charnley fields it on his own 10 down the left-hand side for Leigh. Misses Cruz Lehman, but he's tackled by Tyler Dupree. Then he's looking for a penalty there. Not going to get it, Charnley. The referee says, play on, son, play on. And it's over the 30. Centre field for Leigh. Driven up to the 40. And Sember, Smith and Cade Ellis in attendance. Coming down the right hand side now. Hughes drives it in, gets an offload there to Ipape. He throws a wild pass though. Cruz Lehman gathers it. And then Asiata makes sure he doesn't go anywhere with it, but it's Wigan in control. Wigan up to halfway. Lehman spreads it to Maygo. Maygo's on. He'll get over the 40. He's got 4 Leigh defenders in attendance. Lehman, he's running across the line there. Wigan have got numbers on the right. The pass missed out Kieran though, and it went straight to Miski. It went straight to Miski, and he needed to. It needed to go to Kieran to draw the defender in. Ball rolls dead there from the kick. Leigh are appealing for a high shot there from Liam Farrell. Referee says nothing wrong with that. They're up to the 40. Asiata's off. The wire's on. Up to halfway line, Leigh. 2 tackles gone. Trying to come down the right hand side there, and Sember and Ward will make the tackle. Trying to come down the left hand side now, Leigh. They did have a man over, but they took the tackle. Farrell and Kieran in attendance. Centre field. Brad Dwyer drives it, straightens it up. He's about 13 metres out. They're going to go down the left-hand side. Lamb. Little kick put in by Moylan. It bounced off. I think it bounced off a Wigan player. And then Thompson picked it up. Set off down the field, but obviously, if it was played at, he was offside. Yeah, he's offside. So that'll be a Leigh ball. Leigh get us underway. Drive it in right under the post, about 8 metres out. Ipape drives it in. He's tackled by Maygo, Dupree and Zach Eckersley. Brad Dwyer, dummy half, spreads it right, tries to get in under the post. Dwyer almost over, inches away. 4th tackle gone, back to Lamb. There was nothing, takes the tackle himself there. He had options left and right, did nothing, took the tackle, and it's the 5th tackle for Leigh. Dwyer puts a little grubber kick in. It's picked up by Cruz Lehman. And Wigan will be starting this set of 6 from right under their own goalposts, about 1 metre out. Kieran drives it, he gets to about 5 metres out. Liam Farrell gets over the 10 before he's wrapped up. Dwyer in attendance, he's putting a good shift in since he came on. Abbas Miski over the 20. Maygo straightens it up over the 30. That man Dwyer, he's there again in the tackle. He's putting a good shift in his Brad Dwyer. Kick comes in from Wigan, down Leigh's right, fielded about 12 metres out. Over the 30. And Wardle with the tackle. So Leigh have got decent field position here. That's a knock on. Knock on in the tackle by Hanley. It was Lehman who got the shoulder in, and then Thompson was in there and Dupree, and the ball, it just bobbled up in the air before Hanley could regather it, but it had been spotted by the referee. Knock on. Kieran breaks the line there from the scrum. Awful tackling by Leigh, and he'll just drop it right under the post. Awful defending by Leigh. Too easy for Wigan from that scrum. Just trying to see who it was who missed the tackles there for Leigh, but it was awful. So the initial error came from Leigh with a knock-on in the tackle. And then it was 1, 2, and I've just been singing his praises as well. Brad Dwyer. He just let Kieran, he just ran through him. Got a loose left arm out there, did the Leigh player, and Kieran just ran through it. And once he was through there was nobody there to stop him. Flopped over the goal line right under the post, and he'll be converting now his own try. Just 5 minutes to go before half time. Conversion's done. It's not on the TV yet, but it certainly is with the animation. Come on, man, get it kicked over. I know you have a routine for every kick. There's no need to take 2 minutes while you stand looking at the post, looking at the ball, looking at the post, looking at the ball, looking at the post, looking at the ball. Just get it hoofed over. Fans come to watch rugby league. I'm just in a bad mood now because of the start of this feed, that's what it is. We're back underway. Tyler Dupree brings that back from his own 10. He's up to the 20. Wigan celebrating as you would expect. Been quite easy for him up to the push. Lehman spreads it to Mago. Mago drives it in. Took 4 Leigh defenders in and still gets the offload off to Nsemba. And still Nsemba's going. Leigh can't put him down. They're struggling with the size of Wigan. It's almost up to the halfway line. Third tackle. Mago spreads it out wide. Farrell straightens it up. He takes the tackle but gets over halfway. Lehman in. He's going to go down there. He's going to go himself actually. Then he plays a little pass to Mago. Mago was pretty static when he took that, but still manages to get over Leigh's 40. Fifth tackle, we'll go left here to Smith. Smith will put a high kick in. It's going to land on the 10. What has he done? Oh my word. Moylan, he was waiting under the ball, waiting for it, never moved, and then as it came, he thought he was under pressure, thought he was going to get clattered, and he just moved, he just chickened out. I never thought I'd see that. And then he tapped it dead after it had bounced. Either... Is he injured? I've never seen him... Looks like he's got a bit of a mark on his head as well, but I don't know if Moylan's injured, because he pulled... He chickened out like he pulled out. He didn't want to take the contact. So... the dropout comes in and it's Wigan back in possession. Up to Leigh's 30. Centre field, Mago. He's going to go over. They can't put him down again, and he's made about 10, 12, 13 metres after contact. Leigh are just getting bulldozed here. Leeming in at dummy half, spreads it right. Leeming, Tyler Dupree, sorry. Hits the deck, Leeming in at dummy half. Thompson driving it forward. He's about 2 metres out, right under the posts. Forward tackle, little pass to Mago. Mago just walks over the line, puts the ball down. We're going to go upstairs. They've got a try on field. I don't know what's going on with Leigh's defence. They can't cope with Dupree. They can't cope with Thompson. They can't cope with Mago. And as he ran through there, he's over the line there, Mago. And it's just too easy for him. And as he's putting the ball down, he almost slid over. Yeah, easy. He almost... They were just checking to see if he'd slid over the dead ball line before he grounded the ball, but nah, no problem. No problem at all there for the big Wigan forward, Patrick Mago. He's absolutely crucifying Leigh. Tyler Dupree, they're struggling with him, and Sember, they're struggling with. They just can't cope with the physicality of the Wigan pack. Cheesed off with the start of this stream. Let it go, Jimmy. Let it go. It's doing me head in. Spend all that time sorting the streams out, and then when things don't go right, that's not in my control. It's like, oh. I was going to say, stop being a girl, Jimmy, but then a woman probably wouldn't be flapping now like I am, gotta say. It's going to be an easy kick for Kieran here. It's on the left-hand side, but it's only, 10 metres to the left of the post. And we've still got the same. Look at the post, look at the ball, over it goes, no problem whatsoever. And that will have Wigan on 22. Leigh, all I can say is they're lucky to have none. That's a half-time hooter going. I'm still going to have a mess about with this. A mess about with this thing now. Anybody want to chat about anything in chat? Let me know. If not, I'll just be trying to sort this stream out. Because at the minute, it's not the best. Like I said, if you don't want to listen to me and you have got a Bet365 account, go there and you can watch it live. It's probably on Unibet as well if you have a Unibet account. But yeah, let us know in chat if you what your thoughts are. Not about the start to the stream. We know that was absolutely turd, as the kids would say. I don't know why that doesn't fit in there as well. Let's try and do it live. There's only 7 viewers currently. We don't need to do anything special, do we, guys? You'll forgive me, I'm pretty sure. That's a little bit better. I want to know what that white mark is there, though. Oh, that's what that is. Has it gone? No, it's not. Although that nearly has. Oh, doing my head in. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, I had that set up and it said don't move. And I got a feeling I moved it and I shouldn't have done. Right, so if I move that there now, that's all right until next time, but then it's going to be... Anybody technical out there? Right. See, I'm torn now. Do I put it back to where it was till next time? Yeah, I think I'll leave that. I think I'll leave that there for now. I did put a thing on there saying don't move. I made the mistake of moving it. And I don't know what else I could do. If I put... Oh, no, that's not right either. No one's in chat, so I'm just trying to sort some stuff out. But if you want to talk about anything, let me know. Actually done that now. 3 viewers. I don't blame you for sodding off. Absolute kike. Yeah, let us know in the chat if you want to talk about anything. If you want to know why the stream was dog shite at the start, I'll tell you. If you want to know why it's still not set up as it should be, quite happy to tell you. And if you're waiting for second half commentary, more than happy to do that for you. Looking forward to it now. I'm just going to leave the stream as is. We're back underway in about 6 minutes. Actually, that's a point. Let's just get rid of that for now. I just want to check something out myself. The thing is, if Wigan win this, they go back to the top of the league. Saying if I can't see Leigh coming back from this, not the way they've played anyway. But if Lamb gets them back in there, he's got to tear a strip off them because that was awful from Leigh in that first half. Their performance was worse than the start of this stream. But like I said, anybody who's tuning in, if you've got a Sky Bet account, not a Sky Bet, sorry, if you've got, it might be on Sky Bet actually, but if you've got a Bet365 account, get over to there and you can watch the live action. They are streaming it tonight, which is a pretty fantastic effort if you don't have Sky. Let us know in the chat what your thoughts are. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. Not every stream's as bad as this. It's just it was all set up, good to go, and then they start moving graphics and animations around, which have then got to be readjusted for in OBS. And when we did the readjustment, it then went back to the original animation. What a pain that was. Not good. But there you go. There's no one in chat, so I'm just saving my voice ready for the second half. No point waffling on about nothing, is there? Yadeng says, yo, good to have you in the chat, Amir. Thanks for joining me, my friend. Looks like it's just me and you tonight. Not surprised. The start of the stream was a nightmare trying to get these graphics all sorted. Hi, Amir. Thanks for joining us, my friend. This Saturday, Wigan are away at Leeds. I won't be able to do. I wonder what Lammers said to Leigh at half-time, because they were awful. Awful in that first half. The players are just coming back out now. Are you a rugby league fan, Amir? I'm a Wigan supporter myself. It's going to be Leigh to get us underway as well. Wigan got us there. Got us underway in the first half. Leigh kicking from right to left in the black kit. Wigan in the cherry and white hoops. Field the ball down the right hand side on their own 5. You too, you're a Wigan fan. Good to hear him here. Brought up to about 12 metres out by Tyler Dupree. Leeming in at dummy half, spreads it to Thompson. He's over the 20. Patrick Mago once again. Makes a good couple of metres after contact there. They really struggled with his size, have Leigh. Up to the 30. See how they do against Nsemba. Good tackle there by Dwyer around Nsemba's legs. Tyler Dupree again. Yeah. Moylan's gone off, I think, for Leigh. Yeah, that's why he pulled out of them tackles in the first half. You can't do that if you're not fit. You know, if you're not fit, you're going to pull out of them tackles, aren't you? But you can't do that on a rugby league pitch. It's going to cost your team. You're welcome, Amir. It's Leigh in possession now. Over the 30, trying to get up to the 40. Thompson and Farrell in attendance. Driven over halfway by Lamb. It's Brad Dwyer in at dummy half. Spreads it to the right for Leigh. Trying to come down the middle. Dupree manages to hold on. He manages to hold on to the Leigh player. And then as the offload came in, it looked like Thompson got a little hand to it. But Wigan are back in possession. Just got over the halfway line. Centre field. Farrell. About 45 metres out from Leigh's try line. In at dummy half. Cruise over to Mago. Straightened up by Nsemba. Over the 40, but he's tackled. I mean, he says he knows people who are at the game. That's good to hear, mate. That's good to hear. Plenty of support we want for Wigan. Thompson. That'll be the turnover though. Right under, well, about 15 metres out, right in the middle of the pitch. I don't know what Wigan did there. It was a little bit scruffy. Well, it's almost like they lost count of tackles there. But either way, Leigh over their own 30. Centre field. Dwyer spreads it out to the right hand side. Then they come back over to the left hand side with Hanley. He's wrapped up by Tyler Dupree and Liam Farrell. O'Donnell there breaks the line. Liam Marshall gets back to make the tackle. He rolls over the line with momentum. That's probably going to be a try. They'll go upstairs. This will be Lamb might have got over the line there just with his momentum. Could have been a double movement, could have been short, but to me it looked like he might have got over there. Amir Deng says, only us in this game. There is Amir, although that's possibly a good start for Leigh at the beginning of this second half. They've got a try on the field, they have gone upstairs. I've got a feeling he was tackled as Marshall came across, but momentum took him over the line. So unless he's lost this ball, the other thing is, it might be hard for the video referee to overturn it because he might not have a good view. Yeah, it's momentum. Yeah, that's a try. That's a try. And it's going to be a pretty easy conversion as well for Leigh. Yeah, his momentum took him over. So it was Farrell, it was Liam Marshall who got a tackle in. Kieran came in to assist him as well. But then and then Wardle tried getting there, but momentum definitely took him over. That'll be a try. It's going to be an easy conversion as well. Big cheer goes up from the Leigh element. And that's Lamb. With his first try of the match, his sixth try of the league, in the league. With McIntosh with an easy conversion. About 10-12 yards to the left of the post. Yeah, straight through the middle. Wigan 22, Leigh 6. Game on, Amir, game on. I won't want to interview Matty Pete. Amir says, how long is left in the game? We've only just started the second half. We've just had 3-4 minutes of this second half, so there's about 36 minutes left. I'm not overly concerned, Amir, but I've seen some strange games of rugby league in my lifetime. Let's hope this is not one of them. We can get us back underway. Fielded by Lamb on his 10-yard line, 10-metre line. Fielded safely, driven back. Driven back. They'll be starting about 15 metres out from their own try line, will Leigh. They're over the 20. Brad Dwyer in at dummy half. Spreads it to the right. Amir Deng says, me too. Yeah. It's a funny old game, as they say. I think they're on about football when they said that, but rugby league can be the same. You know, 2 more converted tries and you're back in it. Brad Dwyer, he's over Wigan's 40, gets an offload away while he was on the floor, and another one from Leigh. They're starting to throw it about, and I hesitate to say it, but Wigan look a little bit ragged in defence at the minute. Leigh coming down the right hand side, 10 metres out. Kick comes in, that's awful. Almost kicked it so hard and it almost went into the crowd behind the goal. And Lamb, manager Lamb, doesn't look impressed with that. Liam Marshall runs it back to the 20, taps it, goes himself, he's up to the 30. Abasmiski drives it in, makes about 5 metres there. Slightly down the right hand side. Wardle, almost up to the 40, but then he's driven back, doesn't make any yardage there. 3 tackles gone. Leeming in at dummy half. Short pass to Nsemba, he drives it forward, hits Brad Dwyer. Stands his ground though, does Dwyer. And Wigan are up to halfway. It's just getting a little bit nasty, a little bit, both teams are having a little bit of a chirp at each other. Oh, spices it up, doesn't it? May go over the halfway line. 4th tackle. Coming down the right-hand side, Farrell decides to switch direction, goes left, then straightens it up, gets an offload there to Smith, spreads it out wide to Wardle. He's got Marshall on the outside, but yeah, I'm glad he didn't make that pass because Marshall would have been going into touch. Leeming, little pass, Smith, chip kick. It's going to land about 5 metres out, and Zach Hardacre takes it well. Wigan were offside though there on the chase, didn't give 10. Hardacre will be starting for actually it's Lamb. Yeah, they were offside. The referee's pointing at them as well. Can't do any more than say you're offside. And Leigh will be starting on their own 30 down the right hand side. 4 Wigan tacklers there trying to drive the Leigh player over. I find it hard not to say Leigh Centurions now. But the Leigh Leopards player, I thought he was going to be driven into touch. He did well. Dwyer in at dummy half, almost up to halfway line. Leigh. Lamb spreading it left now, full width of the field they go in. Leigh close to the sideline, but gets down. Charnley in at dummy half, spreads it right. Lamb. Mulhern almost up to Wigan's 30. Dwyer in again at dummy half, spreads it right. Penny Oval up almost over Wigan's 20. Centre field, last tackle. They're running it, are they? No, a little grubber kick comes in from Lamb. Too easy that though for Wigan. Abersmisky picks it up. He's running across the field, gets a little pass away there to Smith. Across to Marshall. Wigan are trying to run it out of danger. Marshall's finally downed about 15 metres out. Mia Deng, fancy for putting your time for me? I don't know what you mean, mate. Fancy if you need the time that's gone in the match, if you have a look over here at the top, just follow my finger across, the time's there. Forty-nine, 50 seconds gone. Wigan down the left-hand side. Marshall cuts back inside. Wrapped up. Hardacre in to finish the tackle. He was a little bit, he hung on a little bit long there, Hardacre, but gets away with it. 5th tackle. Ethan Havard, he's going to take the tackle, and that'll be the handover to Leigh. They'll be starting about 9 metres out from their own try line, slightly down the left-hand side. Yeah, it's over there. If you look at the top of the animation, the time is there, my friend. If you zoom in on whatever you're watching, so we're up to 50 minutes, 30 seconds. You can see it there. Pape, he's wrapped up by Harvey Hill's just come on. He's driven back and he's on about his 10-metre line. Slightly down the right hand side. Wigan quickly into the tackle, pushing offside. Get away with that, do Wigan. Need to get a little bit more snappy. It was a little bit lax at the start of this second half. Picking on the forward, looking for a 40-20. Eckersley gets over there though. Oh, he's hit. I thought that was a high tackle. But Wigan have got the ball back now. They're about a little offload there from Miski to Marshall. He gets over the 30. Doesn't make much more yardage though. But it just gets Leigh thinking in that tackle. Up to their own 40. Leeming in at dummy half. Little pass there to Harvey Hill. He drives it up almost to the halfway line. 4th tackle completed, sorry. Cade Ellis gets a little offload there. Hampshire. Ball's played to the left. Smith puts the kick in. Hardacre's under it, about 2 metres out from his own line. Good chase by Wigan, but he gets over the 10, can tackle his finally completed by Harvey Hill. This is more of a contest. In the first half, it was all Wigan. Amir Deng says, yeah, I see. Unlike me without my glasses getting your name wrong. Apologies, Amir. Dwyer in at dummy half. Spreads it left to Lamb. Then Lamb to Charnley. Looked like it might have been forward. Either way, it's not been blown for. We move on. 4 tackles gone. Almost up to halfway line, Leigh. Centre field. They're getting the offload away there to Dwyer. Floats a pass out to the right-hand side. That's not going anywhere, though. Another offload out the back of the hand from Leigh. And again. That's four offloads in just this play. Wigan need to start wrapping up the Leigh players in the tackle. 5th tackle, Lamb puts a high kick into Wigan's right-hand side. It's going to be Miskey under it. On his 10, catches it well, heads to the ground. And that's safe for Wigan. They'll start bringing it back from down the right-hand side. Both teams are starting to look a little bit tired. And what I mean is, the defensive lines are not coming up in unison on both teams. Excuse me. So that'll be messing about at the play of the ball. Penalty to Wigan. Not what Leigh needed when they were putting the pressure on there, trying to keep Wigan penned in. Wigan will be starting probably around the halfway line now in this set of 6. They do indeed. The ball goes out. Bang on halfway. Kieran spreads it to the left. Over the halfway line now, Wigan there. Almost up to Leigh's 40. Smith ships it left. Harvey Hill makes about 5 metres there. Referee blows his whistle. Offside. Offside again. What are they going to do? Do they go for the post or do they put it into touch? Yeah, put it into touch. So they'll be starting about 15 metres out, I would say. No, they're on the 20. But they were going to put it a bit further forward than that. Waters is on, drives it up to about 12 metres out, I would say, down the left-hand side. Leeming in at dummy half. Misses out Harvey Hill. And Cade Ellis drives it up. He's about 5 metres out. Leeming goes right again, then straightened up to Liam Farrell. Probably makes about a metre there. Already can't get over the line. Smith's going to put a kick in, is he? No, he's going to spread it out left. They're going to run it. Waters misses two tackles missed, but then he's wrapped up by Zach Hardacre. There's still about a metre out Wigan. Little grubber kick from Cruz Leeming. Harvey Hill, he'll be the first to get there. That'll be... They're just going to have a check here for something, but for me, that's a try. Chris Kendall's gone upstairs. He's got try on the field. And it was just a little... From under the post, it was a little grubber kick to the right-hand side by Cruz Leeming. And Harvey Hill couldn't believe his eyes as he was pretty much unopposed as he went to drop on the ball before it went out behind the goal. And that'll be a... Yeah, he's clearly onside there. But it was one of them where you were waiting for somebody from Leigh to come flying into shot and clear it. Nobody came. And don't think he'll score an easier try in his career than that, Hill. And relax a little bit more now, Amir. Is that going to take some of the wind out of Leigh's sails? Because after they came out after half-time, he must have had a real good roasting from Lamb. Roast Lamb. Because they were quick out of the blocks, but
Normal service has been resumed, and it all came from a penalty. 2 penalties, actually, that were given away by Leigh. And it gave Wigan field position. And this will be a pretty easy kick for Kieran. It's on the right hand side for him, which is the right side for him because he's a left-footed kicker. And this should put Wigan into a 28 points to 6 lead. Indeed he does. Yeah, it was just getting a little bit jippy as well between both sets of players, and it seemed to start after that try from Lamb. And the ex-Wigan player Josh Charnley, he was in there as well, having something to say. Don't know what it was all about. Kick comes in, it's fielded by Hampshire on his own goal line. Little pass to Harvey Hill, he runs it back, gets over the 10, it'll be about 13 metres out. Missed pass to Ellis, Ethan Havard trying to drive it forward. 3 Leigh Leopards in attendance though, he doesn't make much ground there. Another short pass to Waters. Waters will get up to the 30, centre field. Another little short pass there to Cade Ellis. He looks for the offload. He's driven back though. Keeps hold of the ball. Now they come down the right hand side. Kick comes in there. I think that was Hampshire. It's all along the ground. Fielded by Hardacre, who stopped it with his foot first of all. Runs it back. He'll be starting on Leigh's own 30, slightly down the left hand side. Oh, Liam Farrell, what are you doing? The tackle was in there on Charnley with Kieran, and Farrell lifted his leg up. You can't do that now. You know you can't do it. You just got to... He made the tackle, lifted it and turned him, and penalty to Leigh. So they'll be starting about 45 metres out from Wigan's goal, down the left-hand side. Driven forward, not with very much gusto, to be honest, and that's almost like a wasted tackle. Havard in attendance. Leigh over Wigan's 40. Masiata, little pass there to couldn't see who. Almost up to Wigan's 30. Centre field, they come down the left hand side this time. Lamb breaks the line there. Can he get in himself? Oh, he couldn't quite get to the line himself. Played the ball to the left hand side speculatively, and it was intercepted by Abbas Miski, who manages... what are Wigan doing though? Abbas Miski, he manages to stay in the field of play, so it's not a goal line dropout. And from dummy half, I'm not sure who it was who passed it to Liam Farrell, but Farrell is just pushed easily back into his own goal, and I don't know, that will be a goal line dropout. And it was actually Liam Farrell who went into dummy half himself and then tried to go it alone, but he was wrapped up straight away, and he's not the biggest player, is he? Leigh in possession. Centre field, almost up to Wigan's 20. Ipape in at dummy half. Comes down the left hand side. Lamb. Ooh. They've given... Do you know, they've given... There's going to be trouble here between Charnley and Kieran. The referee's given that as a forward pass. It didn't look forward to me, I've got to say. I think Leigh were a little bit... Was it a forward pass? Maybe. Tight, that. Just watching a replay of it. Yeah, that wasn't... Just having another look at it. No, that's not a forward pass. Wigan get away with one there. Charnley's definitely looking like he wants a bit of beef with anybody from Wigan who's up for it. Either way, centre field, 20-metre line, Wigan have a scrum. Marshall brings it forward. Makes about 5 metres there. Harvey Hill gets over the 30. That's a little bit better from Leigh in the tackle. They weren't doing that in the first half. Farrell. Doesn't make much ground there either. Still not up to their own 40, Wigan, yet. 3 tackles gone. Cade Ellis drives it over the 40. Still short of the halfway line though. Cruz Lehman in at dummy half. Spreads it left. Waters over the halfway line. Keeps his legs pumping. About 45 metres out from Leigh's posts. 5th tackle. A low kick comes in there from Smith. It's fielded well by Hardacre. He's running it back up to the 20. He's met by Harvey Hill, Hampshire and Farrell. So Leigh will be starting on their own 20. Centre field. Charnley drives it in. Makes good yardage after the contact as well there, does Charnley. He's fired up for this game. He gets a little bit of a facial there from Hampshire. All the fun of the fair. Over their own 40 now, Leigh. Scamper over halfway quickly. That'll be 4 tackles gone. Wigan weren't square markers there, but they were retreating, so they'll get away with that. Was it Ipape? He's knocked it on. Oh, he did. He knocked it on. As the tackle came in there, it was Waters, and I can't see who's on the floor. It looked like someone smaller, so it might have been Harry Hill. And he just had a little knock on, just as Leigh had Wigan retreating. And they were a little bit disjointed, Wigan, there, so it was a fortunate mistake for Wigan that Ipape knocked that on. They'll be starting on their own 30. Abersmiski drives it, makes about 5-6 metres there. Cruz Lehman in at dummy half. Little pass to Farrell. Farrell over the 40. Then he's driven backwards. Gets a big wedgie there. Wigan not really going anywhere. Cade Ellis took that ball, stood still. Didn't make any ground there. Still just over their own 40. Centre field. Lehman in at dummy half. Plays it to the right to Ethan Havard. Almost up to halfway. That's 4 tackles gone. And Wigan have not really gone anywhere. They're trying to come down the left-hand side now with Jake Wardle. He had Marshall out there, but didn't take him. He took the contact instead. 5th tackle. Harry Smith almost on halfway. A low kick in to Hardacre. Lets it hit his thigh, and then he picks it up and runs it back. Leigh will be starting about from their own 25-metre line for this set of 6. Wigan fans are trying to get behind the team, which when you're leading 28-6 you won't think they'd need to, but just been a little bit scruffy and a little bit lax from Wigan this from the start of the second half, to be honest. Leigh, they're about 45 metres out now from their own posts. They'll be over the halfway line here, that's for sure. Almost a line break there from Trout. And they do have a line break here now. He's still going, Trout. They've got a man over on the right-hand side, and they cut back inside. Why didn't you keep going? They get an offload there. Back to Trout. This is still the same play. Lamb. We've got Charnley on the outside. Put a little grubber kick in. Just Abersmiski grounds that, and it'll be a goal line dropout for Wigan. But Wigan couldn't
It's almost like they've run out of steam at half-time. They just cannot stop Leigh from getting these offloads. Cruz Leeman there fell off a tackle. Awful attempt at a tackle from Harvey Hill. Harvey Hill looks like he looks like he needs oxygen. And it's Leigh back on the attack from the goal line dropout. They're up to Wigan's 30. Yeah, Harvey Hill's just come off now, and Tyler Dupree's come on. He looked like he was blowing Hill. Almost up to Wigan's 20. Centre field. Ipape in at dummy half. Spreads it left. Lamb, sorry. Lamb. Zach Hardaker's in the line. He's tackled by Tyler Dupree. About 12 metres out from the try line down the left-hand side. It's spread more central, then it's straightened up by Leigh. That's 4 tackles gone. Right under the post now. They're coming down the right-hand side. Floated pass by Lamb. They're going to be in at the corner there. That'll go upstairs. It was McIntosh. As he went to get in at the corner, he dived into the air. It'd have been better if he'd have slid lower, because as he was in there, it looked like he might have been pushed out of touch. On-field decision is a try. But you know where they jump in the air, don't they, and then try and slam the ball down. I think if he'd... Here we are, we'll have a look now. So he's about shoulder height, Smith in with the tackle. Has he... Oh, no, the ball came out of his hand. Oh, that's one of them close ones where it's a little bit blurred. And did the ball come out of his hand? As he went to put it down, it's almost like the ball came away and then his hand caught it up. So with the on-field decision being a try, I've got a feeling this will be given because there's not enough clear... Oh. Yeah, that's come out of his hand. I think that's a knock-on. They might give that as a try though, but for me, that's a knock-on because it came out of his hand and then his arm caught it back up before it hit the ground. But we will see. Yeah, no try. Yeah, no try. He'd have been better off if he'd have slid low. Because he went for this, it's almost like a ubiquitous high jump, isn't it? And then you slam the ball down. But if he'd have slid, his momentum would have took him over. So that'll be a knock-on. A reprieve for Wigan. Still plenty of time left in this match as well. Actually, there's not really, is there? So I don't know what I was talking about there because there's only just over 10 minutes to go. Wigan in possession on halfway. Leeming in at dummy half. Spreads it left. Cade Ellis over the 40. Farrell. He was a bit static when he took that and didn't make much ground. Keeps hold of the ball though. Leeming spreads it to the left. Harry Smith, 5th tackle. Puts a chip kick in. That's going to land about 11, 12 metres out. Fielded by Leigh, and they'll be starting after he's driven back on their own 10 down the right hand side. Defensive line from Wigan's up well there. No yardage made at all by Leigh. Almost up to their own 20. 3 tackles gone, they've only made 9 metres. Wigan get away with, they weren't square at the ball there, Lehman, but he got away with that one. Liam Farrell finishes that tackle off, and Leigh are only up to their own 30. Look like they're just flagging a little bit now, the men in black. 5th tackle. It's going to be Lamb with a kick from his own 30. It'll be fielded by Eckersley. Little offload to Miskey. He drives it forward. Wigan up to their own 35 already. So good field position now for this set of 6 for the men in cherry and white. Liam Marshall into the line. Sorry, Liam. Waters almost up to halfway. Patrick Mago, he's over halfway, makes the contact. Manages to get over the 40, he's looking for the offload. Called held by the referee. Wigan coming down the right hand side, and it was Kieran with, he put it in between Miskey. He put it in between Miskey and I couldn't see who the other player was. Oh, it was Hampshire, put it between Miskey and Kieran. So it goes out of play. It's a Leigh ball. Starting from their own 35, up to the 40 with Charnley. As you would expect, a warm welcome for Charnley. 4 Wigan defenders in attendance there. Mago, Farrell. It's going sideways at the moment. Leigh lost a metre or so there. Still on their own 40. Hardacre in at dummy half. Picks and goes himself. Looking to come down the right hand side. Little lay off there to McIntosh. Short pass there to Trout. Trout with an offload. Leigh are doing well with these offloads, and it's causing Wigan an issue. Leigh still centre field up to Wigan's 20. That's 5 tackles gone. They'll look to the left to Lamb. What kind of a kick's he going to put in? He doesn't. He offloads it. May as well put a kick in, because they're not going to offload that, and it'll be a handover to Wigan about 7 metres out from their own line down the right hand side. Miskey brings it out over the 10. Hampshire in at dummy half, spreads it to Kieran. Kieran drives it almost up to the 20. Lehman spreads it left to Wardle. Almost up to the 30. Making 10 metres with ease now, Wigan, on each tackle. Marshall there, he slips slightly. Sure what Wigan are complaining about there. Tyler Dupree. He's up to the 40. 5th tackle. Smith with a kick. Puts it long down the right hand side for Leigh. Hardacre takes it on his own 10. He's over the 20. Can't quite get to the 30 before he's downed. Just getting a little bit gnarly, this. I don't know what's happened, or what something may have been said earlier on, but it's been a little bit spiteful at times, this. Leigh are over their own 40. It's all getting very scruffy. Lamb trying to break a few tackles there. He does, but he's kind of going across the field and looking for someone to pass to, and everybody's really static, and they're all kind of, well, you do something with it then. 4th tackle. Almost up to about 15 metres out, Leigh, from Wigan's try line. Centre field, 5th tackle. Lamb does a kick, spreads it right. Still the last tackle. It was knocked on by a Wigan player, but it was in the process of making the tackle. There's a Wigan player down. Looks like there might have been a head injury there. Someone's flat out. It's Harry Smith. They're just holding his neck. I didn't quite see what happened to him. Well, the referee stopped that game there. It's still... It'll be the 5th tackle, will it? He's sat up now. He stands up now. I think someone's rung his bell, but hopefully he'll pass his... if they've got a... If it's a head injury... Oh, he got his head into... He got his head into the thigh of the Leigh player, and then Waters came and flattened him as well. But he's all right. He's not even going off, so... Harry Smith says, oh no, I'm all right. And the referee says, nope, you're going off. So he pulls out the green medical card. So that's the end of Harry Smith. He's going to have to go for a HIA now. He'll be fine. And it's going to be Zach Hardacre in possession now. He'll get Leigh back underway. What's the tackle count now? We've not restarted the tackle count, have they? Must have done. Another offload there from Leigh. Up to Wigan's 10, centre field, trying to come down the right-hand side. Then it's straightened up. Still just get over the 10. But they're not really pushing Wigan at the minute. They've got numbers in defence, have Wigan. Good tackle there from Farrell on Hardacre. Just a little bit of afters there. Hardacre and Farrell. That won't be anything, they were mates, weren't they? And Leigh are still on Wigan's 10. They can't get over this 10-metre line. They're trying to come down the right-hand side now. They've got numbers wide if they can get there. Hanley's over the line. He's going to be held up, though. He's not only... Is he held up? He is held up. I thought they'd pushed him back into the field of play. But... which wouldn't have been the best thing for Wigan. They were better just keeping him held up as they did, because he's got to go back now to the 10-metre line. Right down the right-hand side. Wigan in possession, though. Poor pass there from Leigh. Gobbled up by Jake Wardle. And it's Waters in at dummy half. Long way for him to bend down to pick that up. Plays a little pass there to Liam Marshall. Leigh are offside. And as they get up to their own 30, they've got the penalty to come. And this match is pretty much a dead rubber now, isn't it? Player of the match has just been voted for. And that was Cruz Lehman. He's done all right. But the best player there for Leigh has definitely been Lamb. Tyler Dupree into the tackle there, got that ball stripped, and now it's Leigh breaking on Wigan. Tackled by Kieran. They're up to Wigan's 30. Over the 20 just. Dupree and Smith with the tackle, so Harry Smith must have passed his head injury assessment pretty quick. You've only got to tell them the answers to your questions, haven't you, pre-season? If you do that, you're back on, I think. Up to the 20 still. Almost up to Wigan's 10 now. For Leigh. Centre field. Third tackle.
Now they're coming down the left-hand side. Little off-road from Lamb. Tackled a metre short there. Is the Leigh player. Tries to go on his own there. For the forward tackle. Can't get the ball down. Number 17. That's Trout. And then an awful pass from Leigh. They're now back on the 5th on Wigan's 20. Hardacre with a little grubber kick that... I don't know what it was. Just end of a game that the players just want done now. And Ethan Havard just drops on it. Wigan have the ball. Bring it out now, trying to get up to the 20 with Liam Marshall. He's just short there. Only just over a minute to go, so this will be the last set of 6 probably. Wigan will just drive it in, Miski. No doubt it'll go into touch pretty soon. I wouldn't mind betting in this next 60 seconds before the end of this game there's a punch-up. Just a gut feeling I've got. Wardle drives it up. He's trying to get up to Wigan's 40. Lehman in dummy half. Forward tackle. Just drives it up. Almost up to halfway. Can't get there. 5th tackle. Smith puts the kick in low. Hardacre's back. Fields it on his own 20. He's going to drive it back. No, he's not. He's going to spread it to the left. They're up to their own 30. The ball comes loose. It goes back and it's picked up by Hardacre. Referee's going to say that's a knock on though. Even though it went backwards. It was McIntosh. He offloaded that, I thought. Either way, that's the game over. And unless there's a punch-up at this scrum, I don't think they'll even set the scrum. Yeah, they didn't. Probably wiser from the referee. But that will be the end of that. So a 28-6 victory by Wigan. But it was all really quite scruffy. A little bit like the start of this stream. Not one of our finest streams, this, I've got to say. So apologies for that. But Wigan go back to the top of Super League now. They've caught up. This was a round 2 fixture, I think, wasn't it? That was not played because we were playing Penrith. But all things being equal now, Wigan are back top of the Super League. And I'm going to call that a night. What a stressful start to this stream. Right, I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live first. Amir Deng, thanks for joining me in the chat. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, my friend. We will be back tomorrow night with something. I'm not sure what. It might be some Champions League qualifying matches. On Thursday night, we are definitely back because my beloved Wisła Krakow, we are playing in the European Conference qualifier now. After we got knocked out of the Europa qualifications round last Thursday by Rapid Vienna. We won't talk about that. That's done. And then a bad result on the weekend. So join us for that. Any Polish fans who are watching, dobry wieczór, nie mówię po polski, angielski, dziękuję bardzo. We'll be back tomorrow and definitely on Thursday for watching Wisła Krakow. Like I said, I am Jimmy James. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.